Princess Charlotte's savage swipe at Meghan Markle in explosive first interview. Princess Charlotte, the poised and precocious daughter of Prince William and Kate Middleton, has ignited a firestorm within the royal family with her first ever public interview, aired on BBC One last night. The 10-year-old, known for her impeccable manners and charming public appearances, stunned viewers by reportedly branding Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, as the Queen of Trash during a candid discussion about her family's public life. The comment, delivered with a surprising edge for someone so young, has sent shockwaves through Buckingham Palace, Montecito, and royal watchers worldwide, with sources claiming Meghan and Prince Harry are absolutely livid at the young princess's audacious remark. Insiders reveal that Charlotte's words were not a slip of the tongue, but a deliberate jab, hinting at a deeper rift within the House of Windsor that threatens to unravel years of carefully curated royal unity. The interview, intended to showcase Charlotte's growing role as a young royal and her involvement in charitable causes, took an unexpected turn when the conversation veered toward the Sussexes' controversial exit from royal duties in 2020. According to palace sources, Charlotte was asked about her thoughts on the family's public image, to which she responded with a poised yet pointed critique, allegedly saying, "Some people think they can just leave and still act like they're part of us, but it's all about loyalty. Aunt Meghan's all about being the Queen of Trash, not duty." The studio audience gasped, and the interviewer, visibly taken aback, quickly pivoted to safer topics, but the damage was done. Social media erupted within minutes, with Naksha Queen of Trash trending globally on X, as fans and critics alike dissected Charlotte's bold statement. Some hailed her as a fearless truth-teller, while others condemned the remark as unbecoming of a royal child, accusing her parents of failing to rein in her outspokenness. The fallout has been swift, with reports indicating that Meghan and Harry, currently residing in California, were blindsided by the comment and are now demanding an apology from the Prince and Princess of Wales. Behind closed doors, the tension is palpable. Sources close to the Sussexes claim Meghan was reduced to tears upon hearing Charlotte's words, viewing them as a personal attack orchestrated by the palace to further marginalize her. Meghan feels betrayed, not just by Charlotte, but by William and Kate, who she believes encouraged this narrative, an insider confided. The Sussexes team reportedly reached out to Kensington Palace within hours, accusing the Waleses of allowing Charlotte to be weaponized against them in a calculated move to tarnish their image. Meanwhile, palace aides are scrambling to contain the PR disaster, with some suggesting that Charlotte's comment was a spontaneous outburst from a child caught up in the family's ongoing feud. Others, however, whisper that the young princess, often described as mature beyond her years, was fully aware of the weight of her words, having grown up in an environment where the Sussexes' actions are a constant topic of discussion. The incident has reopened old wounds, harking back to the bitter fallout of Megxit and the Sussexes' explosive 2021 Oprah interview, where they levelled accusations of racism and neglect against the royal family. Now, with Charlotte's interview thrusting the feud back into the spotlight, the question on everyone's lips is whether this is the final nail in the coffin for any hope of reconciliation between the two camps. A royal child's unfiltered voice. The backdrop to Charlotte's bombshell comment is a royal family still grappling with the aftermath of Harry and Meghan's departure. The interview, conducted by veteran broadcaster Fiona Bruce, was meant to highlight Charlotte's burgeoning role in public life, particularly her involvement in children's mental health initiatives, a cause championed by her mother, Kate, dressed in a navy blue dress adorned with a diamond horseshoe brooch, a nod to her late great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. Charlotte appeared every inch the composed young royal. Her responses were articulate, her demeanour polished, but it was her unscripted jab at Meghan that stole the headlines. According to those present at the taping, Charlotte's remark came during a segment discussing the challenges of maintaining a positive public image in the digital age. When asked if she ever felt pressure from media scrutiny, Charlotte reportedly paused, her expression hardening, before delivering the now infamous line. Witnesses claim the studio fell silent, with producers exchanging frantic glances as they realized the magnitude of her words. The clip, which aired unedited, has since been viewed millions of times online, fueling a polarized debate about whether Charlotte's comment was a childish outburst or a calculated move by a savvy young royal. The Sussexes, for their part, are said to be reeling from the public humiliation. Sources close to the couple reveal that Harry, who has long championed his niece and nephews, was gutted to hear Charlotte's harsh words, viewing them as a betrayal of the close bond he once shared with his brother's family. Meghan, meanwhile, is reportedly struggling to process the attack, particularly as it comes from a child she once doted on during her time as a working royal. The couple's decision to step back from royal duties was partly motivated by their desire to shield their own children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, from the pressures of royal life, and Charlotte's comment has reignited their fears about the toxic environment they left behind. Meghan always saw Charlotte as a little sister figure, a friend of the Duchess shared. To hear her say something so cruel, especially in such a public setting, feels like a knife to the heart. The Sussexes team has hinted at a potential response, with rumours swirling that Meghan may address the incident on her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, or in a new Netflix special, though no official statement has been released. As of yet, the palace's response has been notably muted, adding fuel to speculation that Charlotte's comment was not entirely unexpected. Insiders suggest that William and Kate, who have carefully cultivated their children's public personas, may have underestimated Charlotte's candor. "She's a bright girl, but she's still a child," a palace aide remarked. "No one anticipated she'd go off script like that." Yet, some royal watchers argue that Charlotte's words reflect sentiments she's overheard at home, where tensions with the Sussexes remain high. The Waleses have been vocal about their commitment to duty and service, qualities they feel Harry and Meghan abandoned when they relocated to the US. Charlotte, who has grown up in the shadow of this feud, may have internalized these views, leading to her explosive comment. The incident has also drawn comparisons to Prince Harry's own memoir, Spare, where he detailed feeling sidelined as the spare to William's heir. Now, with Charlotte seemingly taking sides, the narrative of a divided royal family is more vivid than ever, with the young princess emerging as an unlikely but formidable player in this ongoing saga. The fallout intensifies as the controversy spirals. The royal family faces a delicate balancing act. King Charles III, who has maintained a strained relationship with his younger son, is reportedly deeply saddened by the latest escalation. Sources close to the monarch say he has privately urged William and Kate to address Charlotte's comment, fearing it could further alienate Harry and Meghan at a time when he hopes to mend fences. The king's recent health challenges, including a cancer diagnosis in 2024, have heightened his desire for family unity. But Charlotte's interview has complicated those efforts. Charles is torn, a courtier revealed. He adores Charlotte and sees her as a future asset to the monarchy, but he also knows this could push Harry further away. The king's team has reportedly reached out to the Sussexes, offering assurances that Charlotte's words do not reflect the palace's official stance, but Harry's refusal to engage in direct communication with his father, highlighted in his recent BBC interview, suggests reconciliation remains a distant prospect. Public reaction has been equally divisive. On X, royal enthusiasts have rallied behind Charlotte, praising her for speaking truth about Meghan's perceived opportunism. "She's only saying what we all think," one user posted, garnering thousands of likes. Others, however, have criticised the Waleses for allowing their daughter to be thrust into such a contentious spotlight. "This is on William and Kate," a prominent royal commentator wrote. "They should have prepped her better or kept her out of interviews altogether." The backlash has also reignited debates about the Sussexes' treatment by the royal family, with Meghan's supporters pointing to Charlotte's comment as evidence of a concerted effort to vilify her. The hashtag #WeStandWithMeghan has gained traction, with fans sharing clips from her Oprah interview to underscore her struggles within the palace. The polarized response underscores the deep divisions among royal watchers, with Charlotte's words serving as a lightning rod for broader frustrations about the monarchy's direction. The incident has also raised questions about the role of children in the royal family's public narrative. Charlotte, often described as the most confident of the Wales children, has long been seen as a potential bridge between the traditional monarchy and a younger, more relatable generation. Her poised appearances at events like Trooping the Colour and Queen Elizabeth's funeral have earned her widespread admiration, but her latest outburst,